Hey Aquarius, how are you guys doing? This is Chronic Joy Tarot, and we're going to do your mid-month update for March 2018 for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or anyone who is just drawn to this video. The energy speaks louder than any category, and so thank you for being here. Thank you for being here if you're a returning visitor. And if not, welcome if you're new. It's great to have you here. Please know that the guidance that I pull is less about other people usually and mostly about your own soul's growth, where you are now and where you could, what you can focus on, an aspect of yourself you can focus on in order to sort of develop and bring you to the next level. Okay, and I'm doing a spread I made up. This is called the tree, and these are the Zen Tarot cards. We're going to use them for detailed guidance on the topic that I pulled for you from Doreen Virtue's Saints and Angels deck. And Aquarius, the topic for you at this point is speak your truth. I love this right now. Honestly, lovingly, doesn't have to be, none of your truth has to create conflict. Your truth is simply your truth. You can quietly honor it while firmly speaking it out. And those who agree with you will, help you to sort of build on that strength that you know within. But then if others disagree with you, it's okay too, right? As long as your truth is known, your loving truth, okay? So we're going to see how to sort of navigate that when it comes to your transparency in the world and being honest with others. The starting point here is in the center card. This is sort of a play on the diamond spread that the Zen Tarot deck that I usually sometimes do actually, but I created a little more. We're gonna get heavier here on the higher aspects of yourself and sort of the future, what to aspire to, right? And that's these cards here. Your starting point, Aquarius, is comparison. So I love this card, but let me see what's around it just to be sure. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the concept of I'm better than you, you're better than me, this way of being is better, holding things in is better than letting them out, right? Since we're talking about speaking your truth. So what we're going to guide you to do here is to try to drop those judgments, drop the labels, drop the comparisons, because and even though I'm speaking to many Aquarians or many different people out there, every single one of you is, beautifully and strongly unique in who you are. And worrying about how others see you or what others think, or if you're better than that or they're better than you, will really keep you stalled. You won't progress. Comparing where I am now with where I was in the past, any of those judgments will lock you down, and it will inhibit your growth. Okay, like the oak tree never even thinks to compare itself to the bamboo. It's got its own features, right? The harder shell or the outer layer that protects it from elements and keeps it strong and sturdy, and then the wind comes and can't even, barely blow the tree down. The bamboo is very different. It's pliable, it's smooth, it moves with the wind, it, might grow faster, but they would never think to compare, they're both trees, but they serve their purpose, and they have unique qualities that make them them. And this is what we want you to start with here, Aquarius. When it comes to making sure your truth comes out, make sure it comes out from that deepest, unique place of who you are. And without embellishment, without too much emotion. The truth is just the truth, right? It just is. And getting in touch with that for you will take some extra meditation, maybe. You know, this, I love how this card came up with it, because this is an internal energy position here, sort of an internal influence that's driving you, and making sure to tap into your intuition, quieting down a little more often, and just knowing what your truth is instead of trying to dig and discover it. Just be, and it will show. It will show itself. Love it. And then in your external world, it's really guiding you to use your intuition. This is a, you know, the intuition area of, you know, the third eye is lit up here in this card, but this is also a card about transformation. It's like, you think a caterpillar is a caterpillar, right? But then what the butterfly, you know, do you know what I mean? It cocoons and it pulls in, and then what do we have next, right? We need to find a way for you to, without expectation of anybody's response, without the judgment, to gently be, live, and speak your truth. And you're very good at that. So this isn't you know, going to be something new for you. It's just an aspect of yourself to sort of tap into at this time. It will serve you. Okay? Going forward, you know, sort of the key to going forward. Okay, so we said settle down, go within, and be silent, but not to the point where you're shutting others out. Okay? Not to the point where you're sort of, you know, too buried in within yourself. So we want to make sure, and if you see that the only thing, see this figure is in ice, and the only thing that's going to really melt the ice is the emotion and showing who this person really is. And so that's, you know, that goes along with the speak your truth concept of this reading. So careful, because going within and gathering yourself and letting your truth uncover itself from within is going to be really important right now. But don't go too far within and for too long, right? So that you're shutting others out. You want to make sure to gently and, like I said, lovingly let that truth rise to the surface, okay? There may be someone in your life that, let's see, isn't aware, but you may feel they won't accept your truth if you let it out, if you let it rise to the surface and share it. But I don't think that's something you need to worry about. I think that is, you know, not a good enough reason to isolate yourself from others, okay? Moving forward, yeah, things could get intense. So when I just said there could be someone that's not wanting to hear, that you feel isn't wanting to hear all your truths, you could be right to a point, because I see that the intensity is coming, you know, in your near future. But this doesn't have to mean intensity as in conflict with another, right? This could just mean once you gather yourself and you get, you know, in touch with all that you know that is right for you, and you start to express it, that could be sort of a passionate aspect to tap into that drives you further, and that really lets it all out, right? And that really allows you to feel free to bring all those qualities and those truthfulness aspects of yourself out. Okay, internally, that supports this sort of rush of moving forward is to get the universal connection, to understand within that every one of us, although we're all very unique and very, you know, special in our own way, we're all connected. And so getting that within, like, that will help to, you know, continue with this meditative sort of state, just getting that we're all kind of doing our best. If you think about the vastness of this universe and human beings alone, but then other beings and other living things and just the force of the earth itself and the universe itself, there's, you know, it's not an accident, right? That we're all here. It's not an accident. There is, it's a collaborative effort to continue to you know, continue to connect, tap into what's right for you, and then move it to the next level. It's not just you alone doing this, is what I'm trying to say. It's collaborative. The energy is always, always, always moving us higher and wider, and just reaching to keep our soul's growth. You'll start to see, I love this, how these two are together, a new vision and beyond illusion. You'll start to see things in your external world differently. Once this truth, once this honesty comes out of, you know, comes and rises to the surface, and you're able to safely speak exactly who you are. Now, this could be that you have a project that you want to launch, and you want to be on the leading edge of it and really get it out there, and that could be what your truth is right now. Or you could be just in a specific relationship that you felt a little bit muted and not being fully honest about. It could be within you, an aspect of yourself that you are not fully tapped into and not fully honoring or acknowledging, that you need to bring to the surface. So any of those scenarios could be what Speak Your Truth is applying for you. Regardless, the outcome and the journey is going to bring you to new ways of seeing others, yourself, the world, your project, whatever. You'll have a fresh, another angle that maybe you didn't consider, a way of seeing all this. And it will grow. It will, you know, just making sure that you don't stay too locked down, letting those feelings out will bring about rapid shifts. And they may feel intense, and they may feel uncomfortably intense, but they may feel, like I said, it could be just that passion, that a really good feeling of intensity, right? But either way, you know, staying connected within, and then your outer world will shift, okay? And then the total outcome here, or the total overall message of this reading, is slowing down. So given that, you know, this reading is about speaking your truth, it's lovely that this is how it ends, because it's reminding you that the pace of any of this, the pace of, you know, any part of your journey in your life, you can control it. You can control the pace. It feels intense. Maybe it feels like things are moving quickly, but then what you do is you retreat back into your silence, and you breathe it in, you know, absorb the energy, and then just let it be as it is, right? And slow it down. You have complete control over your growth and the pace in which you do it. Okay, lovely. This is a really nice reading. Okay, Aquarians, I love you all very much. I want you to follow me if you can on Instagram, at Living Chronic Joy. And I'm going to start doing some short dailies there. Some real short, because I think you get 60 seconds for a video on Instagram, but real short pulls. And almost daily. I can't say that it's going to be Monday through Friday, or Monday through Sunday through whatever, but I'm going to try to do at least, you know, a handful of them a week, and start to get some momentum going there, so that these longer videos are for YouTube, and then, but you can tap into my Instagram to get some little updates and other little insights and what to focus on. Okay? All right, everyone. Take care so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in April. All right. Bye.